Hey, it's Rich back with you for another video. We're in Napa, California this morning. We flew Southwest Airlines out of Long Beach Airport this morning. Great little airport. If you've never flown out of Long Beach or flown in there, you should try it. It's a really cool California outdoor terminal airport, and it's great to have that our home airport. This is a 1979 182Q that has very low time, and the current owner upgraded it to the King Katmai from Peterson in Wellington, Kansas, and it's just a really full of mods, engine, avionics, lots of stuff to talk about on the flight. And we're going to go down the coastal route back to Long Beach, take you along for the ride, so let's go. Clear. Come on, baby. So we're coming up on Half Moon Bay. We're going to make a landing in there. The weather's really nice. A lot of times this is bogged in here. Skylane's joining a right down, 1430 for a full stop, Half Moon Bay.
Half Moon Bay traffic, Cirrus 114 Romeo Golf, 3,000 feet, 8 miles southeast, inbound on the RNAV 30, full stop, Half Moon Bay.
You have to wait for me.
Half Moon Bay traffic, Cherokee 226, high Mike, clear runway 30, Half Moon Bay.
Pretty, huh?
Yep.
Warm.
Yeah.
Tube rolling. Yeah.
Skylane's on a right base for 30, full stop, Half Moon Bay.
Half Moon Bay traffic, Cirrus 114 Romeo Golf, 5 miles straight.
Bet you that's an old
30,
runway.
2,000 feet, Half Moon
Right
Bay.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Skylane's turn a half-mile final for 30, full stop, Half Moon Bay.
See where to taxi. I think the restaurant used to be right over there.
Half Moon Bay traffic, Skymaster 1952 Mike is 10 to the southeast. We're inbound for 30 Half Moon Bay.
Quite a bite.
It's like landing a dump truck. Those wheels. Okay, we landed at Half Moon Bay. There used to be a restaurant here, but that's not the case anymore. So we just taxied by the little, I don't even know if you could call it a terminal. I mean, it looked like a fire station. Cool airport, but not a lot of accommodations. So we're going to take off and head down to Monterey. See if we can get off a little more quickly this time.
Half Moon Bay traffic, Cessna Baseway 6. We're about 5 nautical miles north of the airport. We'll be crossing the airport at 3,500 and
How about that?
Continuing on towards the south of Half Moon Bay.
Wow.
Half Moon Bay traffic support. Skymaster's 45 and 32 downwind.
Pretty impressive.
30 Half Moon Bay full stop.
Katmai Bay, 1322 Kilo, 5 miles to the south. We'll cross perpendicular and enter right traffic for 30 Half Bay.
Joining the downwind into Monterey for some lunch.
Skyline 1 Kilo, wind 2907, runway 28 left, clear to land, number 1.
Clear to land 28 left, number 1. 321 Kilo. You know, you think about this engine, these Skylanes, this is the right engine, the right horsepower for a 182. Is there still a restaurant on the field for 321 Kilo?
There's a restaurant in the terminal.
Best to park at the FBOs, or can you park at the terminal?
You have to park at one of the FBOs, and then you have to go kind of outside the airport, then walk around because it's on the other side of security.
Thanks. Traffic that it says Louis Delta.
7 Delta wind 3107, runway 28 left, number 2, clear to land. 28 left, clear to land, number 2, 7 Delta.
That was a little better.
Yeah, it was nice.
Departing Monterey, 28 left for Long Beach. Here we go.
November 23 Foxtrot, contact NorCal 127.15, good day. 27.15, 23 Foxtrot, you need to have a good day.
That really messed you up having a map like that.
Short 2 left at Lima. I'm ready for departure. I don't know where you want me to pick up.
Skyline 1 Kilo, radar contact, the altitude.
1 Kilo is passing 800. We're over Big Sur right now, 3,500, head towards Hearst Castle, I guess is our next big landmark. But a little bit about this 79 182Q with the Peterson King Katmai upgrades. And I'll probably miss something, but I think it gets wingtip extensions, of course the Canard IO 550 engine upgrade, big tires, I think a few modifications on the cowling besides the Canard. And then Avionics interior redo, new paint, LED lights with pulse lights. And it really takes the short field performance, probably rivals a lot of the real modified tailwheel bush airplanes with being able to get in and out of short strips. And we're doing We were doing, you know, it cruises somewhere close, even with these big tires, somewhere close to 135, 40 knots, which is really nice. We're burning 16 gallons an hour. And Garmin 500, 750, 650, S-Tech 55X autopilot, ADS-B transponder, and a nice Garmin audio panel. Conventional, original factory engine gauges. You got a EDM, engine monitor, fuel flow computer, and your factory cylinder head, oil temperature, pressure gauges. Really nice. I mean, I was saying earlier how nice all this stuff is. Very steady. Nice metal panel. Everything in this airplane. I mean, I really, really like this airplane. It's just, to me, it's just a great airplane. It's already a great airplane, and you add this big engine and all these avionics and upgrades, it's just a great machine. Not really known for speed, but we're doing pretty darn good. I'd say we're close to a stock factory 182T right now. Don't get me wrong, I love 182Ts, the new ones and the turbos, but if I was going to have a choice of this airplane or a new 182 non-turbo, I'd take this, even at the same money. That's a pretty powerful statement. And the reason I like it better than a new 182 is because of the utility. I mean, it has, I think, almost 200 to 300 pounds more useful load. And the short field performance is, like I said earlier, it rivals a lot of those, you know, Huskies and Cubs and all those if you need to get in the backcountry. Plus, one downside to those airplanes is they're 2 seats, tandem. And I've always said like a 185 or a 182 for a backcountry is nice because you have 4 seats, you got baggage. That's one downside to a Husky is you don't really have a lot of room for people and bags, where this airplane you really do. And you have great short field performance, and you know, you spend a lot of time not on the backcountry, you're cruising at like right now we're 140 knots, true airspeed. So for that, you think of the utility of this airplane, modern avionics, and I think it's hard to beat, really. Tell me where I'm wrong in the comments. I mentioned in the intro, this airplane has less than 1,000 hours total time. It's a 79 182Q, less than 1,000. I think the engine has about 300 on it. When we bought it, it had 750 hours. So it's a, you know, I think I've said it a couple times and I've probably been wrong. Maybe the lowest time 182, pre-1986 or 85 out there. And then with all these upgrades, it's going to be listed on the market soon, and the way things are right now, I would expect it'll go very quickly. So you'll be able to see it out on our Instagram and YouTube and controller soon.
Yep.
Okay, we're coming up on Camarillo on our flight from Napa. It's getting dark, so we're gonna wrap this video up on the King Katmai Peterson. This is the more I've been flying this airplane, the more I like it. It's really nice, very smooth engine, great controls, great avionics, everything works, low time. It really meets all of my hot points for airplanes that I really like. So I hope you enjoyed the video on this airplane. And the YouTube analytics kind of show that people watch our videos, and at the end it tapers off pretty dramatically. So if you're watching at this point and you put in the comments OCR Aviation, Long Beach, California, the first 5 people that do that in the comments are going to get a hat sent to them. So so put that in the comments. If you're interested in this airplane, let us know. It's going to be for sale, or maybe it is for sale when this video comes out. Let us know. It's kind of a one of a kind. I think it's going to go pretty quick, and we're anxious to hear from you. And thanks for coming along, and thanks for watching.
Long Beach
all the
Tower,
lights on.
Delta 5513 Lima, holding short 26 left for a left close traffic.
5513 Lima, Long Beach Tower, stand by.
Boy, this, when you pull the power on this thing, it knows this must weigh more than a bike on me.